Well, first of all, sorry for the wind noise, but today is, as you see, the reviewing the 1975 Arctic Cat Jag 340. Let's quickly go through some features. High-low range on this handlebar. You got a brake here, as well as a brake interlock switch, or brake lock. You got your lights. Better look there. You got your choke. You got a speedometer, which this sled only has 2,141K. Ignition on off, and an aftermarket kill switch. There's normally a little plate that goes here, and the rest of the plates. Kill switch is normally mounted here. We got a throttle, and no throttle interlock for cruise control. Pros and cons. Pros, it's a great skidoo. Reliable, never had a problem. It has a steel or aluminum or whatever metal gas tank in it, and it's an overall beater sled that you won't ever have to worry about. When the cons, what are the bad things about it? The bad things are it's got a plastic underbelly, which I'm not sure I agree with the plastic underbelly. I do like how it has aluminum frame on it, so that it doesn't rust to the nines and rust through, and then you get track repairs. But it is a lot flimsier, which, I mean, if you're hard on a skidoo, you're going to wreck it either way, whether it's flimsy or not flimsy, you're still going to wreck it. So, what else can we touch on? Let's open her up and let's talk a little bit about the motor that's under this hood. So this is a Spirit engine, which is made by Suzuki. Now, so here's some quick education for this skidoo. Now, this is a sneak peek of a Will It Run and a Will It Run, and maybe another one, but that's the first they've been featured, so keep your mouth shut until they come out. Anyway, back to this. So this is a Arctic Cat Jag. This has the Spirit motor, which is a Suzuki. So in 1976, Suzuki went from a Kawasaki motor into a Suzuki motor. They changed from a grayish color, see if I can try and enter one in, a grayish color to a green kind of a color, and kind of a green with a black hood. I'll enter that in too if I can find it. So commonly they're really reliable sleds. I have rebuilt this wiring system for the front headlights, because that was, wires had some green disease is what I call it. It's the green disease, or whatever you call it. So here's the, let's go around, and here's your engine tag. So yeah, you can see here 339cc Suzuki. 300FA would be the model. AA34FI. Suzuki motor, made in Japan, so you know it's never going to fail. Gearbox. So this is kind of the same style. This Enticer is a different style. This has a long straight through shaft, which is common on a lot of these skidoos. Some of them, like this Enticer, as long as this hood opens. This one's a solid style with no shaft going just straight through, so it's a little bit different. What else? This is the last year, or one of the last years of the leaf spring skidoos. Otherwise they are not leaf spring anymore. Track in this thing is in pretty good shape. It's a knobby, the knobby tracks. So that's kind of got the knobby track on it.
Okay.
Siri's listening to me again. What else can we touch on? Trying to think. Okay, so gas cap I have flex sealed shut because it was getting water in there before, and so it needs a new fuel. guess you could call that a new fuel sending unit or a fuel gauge. I'll order one here this winter sometime and get it in. I'll do a separate video of putting the seat on the Jag and that kind of thing. It runs real good. It's easy to repair. It's a 2-cylinder motor. And it's so kind of, I said it in the last video, which was getting the Jag ready for winter. But it's kind of in a nutshell, a 2-stroke motor is a motor that has no crankcase and none of the bottom. So all it's got is just pistons and a camshaft that rotates the pistons. And so you need to lubricate the motor by putting oil in the gasoline. Some of the old guys will mix 42-to-1. I run 50-to-1 in all my Skidoos. This one's got 2,000K. This one's got 4,000K, and I think the rings are bad because it really smokes. And it's also mixed 32-to-1, which is really heavy on the oil. So I'm going to try mixing it lighter, and I might replace the rings in it at some point. What else does this have? Trying to think. Yeah, that's about it for this Skidoo. This isn't a long video. It's kind of a quicker video on it. Jaguar 340 or 300 FA series. Yeah, if you've ever seen this hood, and if you're watching this, let me know how rare this is. I'm pretty sure this is pretty rare. I'll look up 300 FA series and see what I can find. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.